Hello, welcome back to my channel. You're listening to the Ragnar-Ra Tarot. And first of all, I'd just like to apologise for being away for so long. I do have issues at the moment, a lot to deal with. When you're on this kind of path, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm sure a lot of you are already on the spiritual path for yourself in some way. But whatever you do, you may already know there is always that opportunity that you're going to be noticed and people are going to come after you who are not on the light side. And so that's basically what's been going on with me. And it's okay. I mean, this is what I expect when I'm doing this work. I understand that there is, whenever you're doing something spiritual, there always comes a time when you put yourself out there. For me, it's not YouTube. It's not YouTubing that's like the problem. It's just generally that I'm trying to help people. You know, I want to do everything to help humanity and the world. And I'm very into spiritual teaching, have been for years. And this kind of thing happens. You do get targeted and you have to be prepared for that. The more you do, the more likely you are to get targeted. That's all I'm going to say, really. It's a part of the universal plan to make sure that you grow. And so within that growth, there is always challenges. Yeah, I've had a lot going on and I haven't been able to YouTube. And that's okay. It's because I'll always have my channels, so I can always come back to them. But I apologise for the people that were expecting videos and didn't get them. I don't mean to let people down, and I don't always know how to explain what's happening or whether to, because you always get some kind of pushback, whatever you say, when you're dealing with spiritual matters. And you know, everyone has their opinion on spiritualism, and because it is so personal. But yeah, there is that element there, and always has been for me, to be quite honest. There was never a point when it wasn't there. So yeah, so firstly, what I'm going to do, we've got two cards out right now, and they are the animal spirit, and these are the oracle as usual. So the first two oracles here, the first one is the golden egg. So this is the first card out right now. Okay, so this is a mythical. You always, this little circle is a recognition of them being like mythical, a mythical creature or a mythical theme with a golden egg, like the hen that laid the golden egg is what it brings to mind. And the second, should I do the second? Yeah, let's do them both and then we can do the reading. So the second one is, ooh, here we go, two mythical cards. That's really excellent. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah. Very relevant in any kind of spiritual work. Whatever you do, guys, if it is about your spiritual work, rising from the ashes is always to grow from what you learn, and to, even if it is a case of you've got to burn everything to the ground and like do something new and start new, or it's so extreme, always rise from the ashes, be the phoenix. So golden egg, let's have a look at the golden egg. And what I meant by that was really, don't let anything defeat you, just keep going. It's okay to fall down, and it's okay to feel like you can't do things sometimes. It's part of the journey. But always get back up and let it make you stronger every time. Right, so we have golden egg. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sounds. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Yeah, so this is a gestation it's talking about here. Something that you cannot rush at this time. There's something precious in this sound that can't be heard, in this unfolding of something for you. It's about going inward. It's an inward journey. Doing yoga or nidra or meditation, or introspect or contemplate. So it's about the breath being calm and the mind settling. So it's engaging with that energy as well, being open and asking questions that you need, whatever you need to ask that, and then to be open to hear any responses. So this is about advanced practice of engaging with this energy of this golden egg. Yeah. So you have to be intimate with your own essence and your own vulnerability here. Really going inward. It's an inward journey to yourself. It's the inner journey of the self. This is the first card, and the second one is the Phoenix. So very spiritual cards are coming out here, allowing the gratitude within you to arise. The image of almost a Buddha-like, but also an infant here within this egg, which looks so protective, warm, comfortable, like a gestation of an egg here. It's like meeting an old friend that's been away a long time and listening to the message they've been waiting to tell you. So this is meditation, contemplate, introspect, whatever it is for you. The golden egg in the fourth chakra, the heart center. It's the heart center. That's why it's golden. And it's Anahata, the home of the soul or the self. So you bring your mind into your heart chakra to illuminate the space. Your inner guide sits in your heart chakra. It's the unstruck sound. So it's about going into your heart here. Maybe I've gone a bit too far with trying to do two of these because they are quite in depth and deep. But we do deep here. We're comfortable with deep. We don't just skip the surface like some insect on a pond. We go deep and delve as deep as we can in this channel into our inner selves, into the intricacies, to bring out past karma, reincarnation. Wow, okay. It represents this transformation of our past. You don't run from your past or deny your past. Yeah, because if you're always living in fear and you're always trying to avoid things, it is prolonged suffering. Because once you face something head on and deal with it, that thing can't come back to haunt you later. So it's taking a stand here and decide to live in a conscious manner. So again, it could still be talking about the golden egg, where we go deep within ourselves and we face we consciously explore, and through that exploration we discern and learn about ourselves, and all those things that we didn't want to face, you bring them up, all those fears, anxieties, and everything you've been hiding from. The spark of the phoenix is lit, and a great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and the dead weight fall into ashes, and lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smoulder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves. We catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely, it's a sign. The fire of transformation is upon your wings. Right, so this is your message. You can't see your true self until you go deep enough within your heart and contemplate and meditate and allow all those fears to come up, to allow that this is the transformation, and clearing out the chakras and bringing up the fears and the aversions and all those things that we have been running away from or didn't want to recognize or see. Whatever they are, some people think it's not a good thing to think about or work on things bad that have happened in their life, or to try and bury these things, or just to have endless chats about it to other people. But that is not the way to do any kind of shadow work where we can really release and let go. What we have to do is go within ourselves and try and sit with ourselves, our true inner selves. Contemplate or meditate is very important. Things come up through that quiet space, and those things can be very fearful. But if we deal with the reasons why they're fearful, we can defeat it. And then you do see your true self, because who you really are is not those fears, it's not the past, it's not everything that's happened to you. It's what's left when you can work through those things of what's happened to you until they're no longer in your way. And then the space where just you exists is the true you. Yeah. So these are the two cards that are coming out here for you. And let's have a look at the tarot. Okay, they're quite long oracles, but they're important to whoever comes in here and needs to hear this message, right? Six of Swords. Okay, well, the six is good. The six is moving away from those bad things, which again is about these two cards here, of facing up to whatever it is that you've been avoiding, and to go deep within yourself as well and do this work on yourself, is going to move you away from these bad mental projections or troubles or whatever else has been going on. This is you being able to move away from that. When you can face it and deal with it, then you can move away. So it's a journey of discovery of yourself. It's a journey of you getting justice here. Yeah. Through this work, moving away will be your justice. It will be the balance in the scales. It will put you in a balanced life, a balanced body and mind, balanced in your chakras. It will balance out your chakras. It will heal you. Okay, so here are the cards for you. Okay, there's a page of coins here. So also, once you've healed, you will be able to start planning and focusing your energies on something that you really want to learn or achieve in life, something that's important to you. And it's about learning new skills. Take on these new challenges, these life ambitions, these life skills that you want to learn. And again, we have this tempering and balancing here, the yin and the yang, with the temperance card. This is literally about moderating. Moderating what? Do we need to moderate? Let's look. This is moderation as well. So it's giving you new hope. The Empress. Yeah, you'll feel in charge. You're feeling on the top of your game. You will have grow through this. You will move from your present state. It's a journey. It's a growth journey. So you can be this Empress, this embodiment of spiritual, divine, abundant, very prosperous, very earthy, connected to nature, balanced person. So yeah, so all this is about doing the healing on yourself here. And it's a process with this Knight of Coins. It may be a process you've been on. It may be a journey that you've already started with this Knight of Coins, which shows a journey that's been ongoing. And it's important for you to stick with this. And if you haven't started this process and you need to, it is an ongoing process. It's going to help you grow as well practically with these pentacles and learn new things. And maybe read like things you want to know. Go deeper basically. Maybe this process of opening up to yourself is enabling you to go deeper here as you grow into the Empress. And this will be part of a journey. It doesn't necessarily mean the healing itself is going to last for a further extended amount of time. But what it does mean is that this Knight of Coins is about the process of creating more opportunities materially. Here is a process of gaining more materially, more like material wealth, more knowledge, more wisdom, more growth. And yeah, it's like adding to. And the Knight of Coins is about that, this creative cycle. Yeah, I think it's a creative cycle you'll be on. Yeah, that's what it's saying. And what else do we need to know here? Yeah, you're collecting. Again, we're getting coins. And this lady here with her child is looking at these apples, and you know, again there's like a field or a tree, and it's wealth. It's accumulation of wealth. So by going within yourself and opening up and finding where you are truly and releasing things of the past just in the way of your journey, you'll be able to let those things go and move away from that cycle in your life. Yeah. And that's the justice you need, this new life to come in. And maybe it's because with the Phoenix here that you're at the end of this process. So what we're seeing is the darkness here below, and that can represent fears, worries, troubles, whatever it is being in your life here. And whatever level that has been, you could be looking too much in the past or focusing too much on past, and or just not releasing things. So time to release them, to let them go. For some of you, for others, you have released them or are almost fully released them and been going through that. The phoenix coming up from the ashes, rising here for some of you, is allowing you now to move away from that. So how to release, and what can come in, this new life, this justice, this learning your new skills, going further in what you already know, continuing the journey of wherever you, the journey from where you left off even, and learning new things through your growth here, and being able to temper your emotions and your feelings and things of the past and things that come up in the now very well, and deal with those things in a very healthy way because of the growth you've achieved from the work you've done. Have become like this empress now, very in touch with yourself and with the nature around you, and on your journey of accumulation of all sorts of material kinds of wealth, knowledge, wisdom, money, learning, strength, all sorts of things, growth. Yeah, and some kind of union here with the lovers, some kind of perfect union coming in here. So this card is talking about releasing of something here, the releasing of many things maybe, sort of coming up out of this situation, and what you've learned and what you are growing and what you're accumulating here with the lovers. So is there any more we could ask the tarot to show us with this? So it's a very positive journey. It's a lot of there's like the lovers, there's a major arcana, you have the Empress, another major arcana, you have the Temperance, another major arcana, and Justice, another major arcana. So big deal, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, all about truth, being on the journey of your truth, being on the journey of clarity and, well, communication maybe, what you have learned as well, mentally, overcoming challenges with clarity, yes, of course, because dealing with the dark side of things and bringing up the truth of the matter, going deep enough, and the clarity of that, the clarity of the truth of who you are too. Yeah. And doing the really hard work here with the Ten of Wands, doing the really hard slogging. Why are you doing all this work besides learning for yourself? Because it's like a full Ten of Wands here, and it'd be interesting. You're definitely doing for family, and Seven of Coins, obviously to gain many skills and many opportunities, and to create and to be beneficial to yourself materialistically and otherwise. You're passionate about whatever it is you're doing. You have all the passion here with the Ace of Wands, so it's something you're passionate about. And where is this leading you? What is this passion and this tempering and this Empress and this strength and everything else? Yeah, leaving something behind, leaving. You're passionate about moving on. That's what the passion is. You just want to move on from the places where you've been. The past energies, you want to move on from that. You're passionate about leaving it. It's coming right under the Six of Swords as well, which means the same thing. Mentally, you are leaving something, and also emotionally. So it's something mental and emotional that's been going on with you. So this is what you're clearing out. So it could again mean, like with the meditation, sort of stilling your mind and letting these things come up to be able to release like things that have, you know, you've not wanted to face. And also emotionally, learn now to emotionally balance with temperance here. Things that may be difficult with the Ten of Wands. Staying in balance. It's a skill, you're learning a skill here. Yeah, and it's bringing you many, many benefits, and it's helping you grow with this justice and temperance. And then the Empress, who is like the mother of growth. You know, she's really in touch with these pentacles. She grows it, you know, she grows all sorts of ways. So it's your growth, it's a challenges, it's a growth challenge. And you've learned how to deal with it mentally. You've learned how to deal with it emotionally. And this is part of the journey. Yeah. And Six of Swords again, like here, with ready to move. You're right on the shore now. So it's looking like, for a lot of you, this is almost an ending now. You've like mastered these skills, is what I'm seeing with the temperance here. Yeah. Yeah, you've mastered this. You've got this. You just... Yeah, and it's right under the Knight of Coins as well. And what else? Yeah, you can be celebrating very soon. Celebrating all your achievements with these Seven of Coins. Absolute celebration with others and the achievements that it's going to bring for you. And you're just going to feel great, and you're going to feel very balanced, and you're going to feel very strong here, because it's taken a lot of strength with these Ten of Wands for you to do this. And you can begin a new journey. Yeah, it's a new journey, the new horizons that you're looking towards now. You're so happy about, because you've done this. This has been a journey. And it also has the Two of Swords, because this poor one, it's a very funny, very funny deck, because the cat's not just not looking, he doesn't have any eyes. Can you see that? It's very funny. So you can't see what is coming through, what is coming in for you here. So you don't yet have the eyes to see, or it's not quite, you're not quite seeing it in some way. You can't see what is happening, but it is definitely happening. Yeah, yeah. So this is wonderful reading for you. I'm so happy for you. So whatever you've been doing, you've been working something that you've had to master, is the only way to put it here. And it's to do with your mental focus, and it's also to do with your emotional. So your mental, intellectual, and your emotional energies, and you have mastered it. Yeah, and illusions, it's to do with illusions too. Yeah, but it says remember awakening, and it's on the golden egg. You may as well put it next to the golden egg, because this is the sort of your new awakening to this new life, waking up to this new life, opening your eyes, or finding your eyes, whichever. But the glasses there too as well. Somebody like with glasses or needing glasses, or somebody that, you know, is having a surgery on their eyes or something like that. Or, you know, you've seen through the illusions, you've got the clarity of the illusions here. You couldn't see before, didn't have the eyes, and you can't see where it's all taking you either, but you will see and you will have the clarity when you'll be, because you're free of these illusions, these illusions, repressions and regrets maybe of things. So yeah, whatever you've been repressing, you've got to awaken, got to open up to it. You've got to be that egg, the sun, both of them in the heart. Like, remind me, because they're both golden with the heart. Yeah, yeah. I think we've more or less said everything here. And what a brilliant reading. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, you're going, it's about being present. Yeah, because this is where the abundance is coming from. Being with yourself, the stillness, the warmth, the heart center. Separating from your own of these illusions. And this heavy work you've had to do. But, you know, it's all about your self-worth now and your cosmic purpose. So how beautiful is that? So what a beautiful journey you've been on, even though it's the most difficult journeys, the hardest journeys of growth are always the most beautiful, because you get so much out of them, and the best rewards when you've, because if it's a purpose as well. I'm really seeing somebody that is dedicated here to some purpose and has really done all the hard work that's necessary to do. Yeah, going deeper. So I hope you enjoy the way I read, and please, if you do, leave me a like or a comment. And remember, the universe always has your back, and the universe loves you, your guides love you, and I love you. Namaste now. Bye.